and 24/7 access to AC and clean drinking water and mental health support systems. And, you know, kind of get
Is
it.
my
So
flash
apparently
on?
this had something to do with
I guess
Eminem's
it
new
is.
album, where in the song Trouble, he takes a couple jabs at blind people, quadriplegic people, deaf people, and handicapped people, finishing off the line with,
I'd say sorry, but no one's here yet,
yeah,
so.
Gen Z me. And honestly, as someone with family who is
I didn't know Eminem still made music.
all I have to say to that is, do you really think this stuff bothers us at all? We grew up with Reddit copy pastas. We grew up with Fortnite lobbies. We listened to Tyler the Creator.
Me and Rocky cuddle and watch Smack DVD. I don't cuddle. I be licking the braids like.
And I love you, man. But more recently, it just seems like you're yapping and babbling and capping. Trapped in a Cabbage Patch traffic and laughs again. What's happening? No mansions, tapping them trailer park anthems, slapping whack antonyms instead of strapping the rapping them?
We drew
I
this
know
sketch a
Funky already
long
made the
time
same
ago.
joke, but it was
Now I'm
funny,
just
and if you don't
reworking
like
it.
it, you can go ahead and Gen Z me, bro. The point is, no. Gen Z has no desire to cancel Eminem just because of this song. In fact, I've seen more TikToks of Gen X rising up to fight Gen Z for canceling M than of Gen Z actually canceling M. The only TikTok that I actually saw canceling Eminem was literally AI.
Breaking news as Gen Z is canceling Eminem. For those who don't know, Eminem dropped a new album and Gen Z is not liking it. In the album, Eminem says very controversial things in which have triggered the Gen Z community. The top comments and the LGBT plus community and...
Yo, you know the dead internet theory? The theory where 90% of the internet's activity is just bots fighting bots? What if it was just Gen X fighting bots? Wait, are we the bots? Get ready with me while I go through my very human day doing human activities. I start the day off by brushing my mouth bones. I then move to eat very human food like
I did this
chicken
all
embryos
wrong.
and
I don't. What
brains
photo
mixed with
did I
yeast. I
use?
then consume very human content on TikTok. When I see Eminem, I go, this is very disrespectful, even though we all know that this is just a bit meant to bring back the old style of Eminem, being a callback to when he said very controversial things about certain marginalized groups, which is actually a very common accepted norm in hip-hop and rap, despite the fact that we Gen Zers know this and consider this purely entertainment. I will forego all of these factors and initiate Protocol Z. Consider yourself canceled. First of all, you definitely real and human being. How fucking dare you? So, now that we have our team assembled, we have Water Hose Lady, we have Temu Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have the Grey Witch.
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
Who is their rock? Who is their leader?
What was that?
Who
I just got a
Captain
message.
America?
It was a random email.
Okay, full disclosure, I actually love this man. This guy is fucking hilarious. Which is why I'll feel really bad roasting him. His name is Mustache Man 23, also known as Simon (parentheses) Unk (close parentheses) comma leader of Gen X.
I've got a message for Gen Z.
Oh my god.
I apologize for your cheeks.
I don't know who the hell built this. This is the worst craftsmanship I've ever seen. The paint, the construction, the windows, and the location? Why'd they build this on top of a garbage dump? This is absolutely atrocious. Whoever built this definitely wears a green polo and a white construction hat. Hey, Gen X, instead of rising up, why don't you raise us up to the polls? That one was so bad. Please fucking cancel me.
I don't know where I got this. This looks nothing like her at all. I don't know what reference photo I
As much
used.
as Gen X loves to tell people that Gen Z are
I should have brought a
whiny
mechanical
little
pencil.
b****s. If we had these guys as parents, we must have turned out pretty tough. In all honesty, though, I love Gen X. Because they're the ones who raised us. Yeah, they might have fucked up the economy and passed down generational trauma from their parents and have a very, very minor case of severe lead poisoning, but they're still just kids trying to figure
Sun's in
it
my
out.
eye.
Just like the rest of us. Also, if the leader of Gen X is watching this, I see that timeless hat. I see that right there. I'd go golfing with you. Let's see if you can rip a drive as well as you can rip into us. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If
Thank
you're still
you.
here, thank you so much
Thanks,
for watching. I hope you
bye.
all have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes,
I don't know if you guys
even
been
you, Gen
messaged.
X, even you. And I will
Wait,
see
hang on,
you
what's with this?
in the next one. Goodbye.
Oh, video's over. Thank you. This is fan art of that one
At Merrick,
manhwa,
food is
I
our
think
love language.
is how you pronounce
It
it.
has been for over
I
30
stole
years, and
the
it always will be,
first
as they
Ranker's soul. I read it a while ago. And I haven't read any of the new chapters. If there any, if there is any new chapters.
Night 4? Night 3? And it didn't do anything? Oh, get out of here! We did on it. I would have never. Cool though. I'm very excited about that. Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live. For today, it is the grand finale of Into the Pit. The latest official FNAF game comes to a close today. We have done nights 1 through 4. We are just starting on night 5. And today, the name of the game is to beat the game, and then to find any other important Easter eggs that Ash has found while doing research. Because obviously, with this being a FNAF game, literally everything was ripped apart within 24 hours of its release. Us being the slow fuddy-duddies that we are, we got to it in our own time, but it has the perk of, hey, by the time we get around to finishing the game, you know basically everything that there is to know. Which is exciting and means that by the end of today's episode, I too will know everything that there is to know, and we'll have found basically all the major stuff. There might be some minor Easter eggs that we don't get to, but that sound like a plan, Ash?
Sounds like a solid plan, I'd say.
And I gotta say, I've mentioned this in passing as we've been playing the game, but like, this is really good. Like, I think between Help Wanted and Security Breach and stuff like that, FNAF hasn't particularly been scary lately. It's still the same level of mysterious and let's solve the lore and it's confusing. You have a couple of like
these
scary
marks
moments, kind of, with like the mimic in the basement and stuff. But for the most part, it hasn't been like horror. This game feels horror in a way that the franchise hasn't in a long time, and that's cool. You know,
Yeah.
the animations are scary. The sound design is fantastic with like the heavy metallic breathing and weird computerized noises that exist whenever Springtrap's around. Like, this is a game that viscerally gets you. Jump scares that actually surprise you, right? Like towards the end of the last episode, Bonnie kind of like busted through a vent and grabbing your leg. Huge scares. It's been really, really effective. So I'm curious how they bring this whole thing together. You know, for the sake of everyone watching who hasn't read the original story, a lot of what we're doing in this game just doesn't exist in the original story, right? It's more like kid has a dad gets kidnapped, and kid lives with that weird alternate version of his dad, popping back and forth through time, learns a little bit about the history of Freddy's, and then at some point just lucks out and kills the bunny and rescues his dad. It's very strange. And I think they've actually done a really admirable job of converting what is a fairly passive story for Oswald in the books into a very active story of him rescuing kids, investigating,
Yeah, I'm drawing fan
and
art.
trying to be an active participant in rescuing his father. So across the board, this has really turned out to be a solid entry in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise in a way that I am honestly surprised by. Like, when I first heard this game announced, I thought it was like, oh, fun little like mini game to hold us over between like major like releases in the FNAF franchise. But this really holds its own in a lot of ways, and really goes to show that some of the more offbeat games in this franchise, between like, hey, it's a VR game. The Help Wanted 2, one of my favorites. I loved Help Wanted and Help Wanted 2. This really, really solid entry into the FNAF franchise, and one of the scariest entries. Really polished, really well put together, fun lore mixed in.
Oh, I didn't see you.
a
Bubble
ton of
Wubble.
Easter
I didn't see that
eggs,
comment.
which,
Yeah, I'm drawing
you know,
fan art.
is a whole separate conversation, and we've been having that conversation this whole time. But across the board, really,
shouldn't
really
do
good.
too
I'm
much
excited
with
to
this,
see how
'cause
they
I
bring it
already-
all together. Again, knowing where the book goes, you know, I have an idea of how things will end, but we'll see. They've made some creative changes to make this fit to a gameplay, so I don't know where we're headed. And Ash, you've done some research. You know some things that we should get along the way, or after we finish?
Oh, I certainly do.
Okay.
So we've got a little bit of a game plan laid out.
Okay, so you're the knowledge keeper then.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, knowledge keeper. Should I just hop in and continue the game?
I'll keep my knowledge and say yes.
Okay, great. Keep that knowledge. According to the quests that we see on screen right now, there's nowhere to go but into the pit.
That's the name of the game.
It is. It also reinforces this theory that I briefly mentioned in passing last time, which is like, hey, maybe the pit is addiction. Because he went from I'm living a normal life and going to the pit occasionally to now he just woke up after sleeping through an entire day. He's skipping school. He's not seeing his loved ones. He is just going straight into that pit.
He lost his dad to the pit.
He lost his dad to the pit, and now he himself is continuing that cycle.
Wow.
He is losing himself in that pit.
Wow.
He's just waking up at nights and needing more pit. Can't get enough pit. This man needs a hit of the pit. I need a hit of the pit too. Let's go. No more school, no more distractions. I'm bringing Dad home. Yep, this is the kid to do it. This kid, look at him, bravely shuffling along like a champ. Okay, this is still locked, hammered shut. At this point, I don't know how to leave the house, I will say, because we've done the basement, we've done the front door, we've done the window. Unless I can just walk out the front door again. Who
Right,
knows?
because that's a difficult thing to get away with boarding up. I will say.
I would agree. I feel like we must have to or 5 dead kids or something like that. 3, 4.
I had to text my mom.
5, 6 dead kids. Ooh, sugar rush. I
Pink.
got a song.
Alright.
Keep going.
Elmo's
Oh,
Wood.
candy. Wait, candy. Is this a reference to Candy Cadet? Wait, I gotta keep doing this.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
You want that candy.
I would have never, at least with the vending machine, we found that one normally. We tried Mom, which made sense. I'm like, oh, what happens if you call the future? But what else do you want? I mean, every once in a while you do get a weird line in here.
Keep.
This is insane. Why? This is so random.
Because you want candy.
He's being hunted down. And he. Like, let's context. This kid is being hunted down by a possessed animatronic. For all he knows, just a robot trying to kill him. Hello, Ibert. Thank you.
Ridiculous.
And he's just like, in what way would he be like, I guess, like, I really need some fucking candy right now.
83?
You just gotta go.
And, like, repeatedly over and over and over again, just trying to get some fucking candy. It's like, man.
I feel your effort, but you do have to try harder.
Can you hear them? So it does say it every once in a while. Something different. Can you hear them? What would be different, though?
Well, there's a lot of legally wrong with that.
Why is the candy
Because I
machine
don't own any of
all the
these.
things, the one that's
Like, I'm not,
talking to me?
it's not like I'm
That's
changing the
insane.
artwork too much.
Break.
Yo, you kids are on their way. I bet.
If I do start selling
This is
artwork, I'd have to,
Wow.
Going.
be way more inventive with the poses.
Yummy. It's
Like,
like
I'm
yummy
really
that
just,
time.
this is just practice. This is just fun for me.
That was new. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get out. Really?
Keep on
I
trucking.
am so dumbfounded. This kid is really pontificating about his candy. Oh, no biting. It said that time. I was more of a, oh, what did I say? What did I say? That one came faster. Are these jawbreakers? Is that why it's no biting? See, I was more of a get a Super Bowl out of the vending machines as opposed to candy. Because candy's so, ephemeral. Can you see them? Oh,
There you go.
that was crazy, Ash.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
In the way that Five Nights at Freddy's always is.
That seemed excessive. And also so random. I mean, I appreciate like a Candy Cadet reference. One of the all-time favorites. This is Foxy. Go, go, go. Good job. So I'm assuming that this is to count the ways, and they talk about all the different ways that Millie, I believe her name was Millie in the story, that like Millie could go. She's trapped in his stomach in Funtime Freddy's. She basically finds Funtime Freddy in her garage randomly, or not in her garage, but like a relative's garage. And it's like, oh, look at this weird animatronic. And she wants to get away from the rest of the family. She's kind of depressed. She's kind of sad. She wants to get away from the rest of the family, who she finds kind of tiresome and obnoxious. And so she goes into the garage to hide out, finds this Funtime Freddy, and hides inside his stomach, because that's a great idea. Someone did not see the 90s PSAs about getting locked in the trunk of cars
No.
or stuck in refrigerators. I grew up on those. I know better. But then, all of a sudden, this Funtime animatronic just starts talking to her and being like, hey, how can I kill you? Let's talk about all the different ways. And I could slice off your head.
What?
I could, suffocate you to death or whatever. This is... I could use shurikens to death. Yeah! Throw off some ninja stars in your direction. Is this like crosshairs? I'm assuming that these all relate to ways that she could die, as mentioned in the story? I guess? I don't remember. I just remember one being like, oh, decapitated. Like, that was the big one. Right? Oh, it's quick and clean. That was also the first of these stories. Like, Into the Pit's kind of goofy as the first
Who's David Kushner?
Fright story. To Be Beautiful kind of has that classic scary stories to tell in the dark. Arrow in the Heart. Like literal Cupid arrow in the heart. But it's this one, Count the Ways, that is legitimately very dark. It is this was the one that I'm like, these are really sinister when you're talking about the ways that a teenager is being offed by a weird animatronic guy. Boiled alive. It could be, I believe Boiled Alive was one of them, but you can see that it's a pot with sticks on the bottom and steam rising out the top. This is weird. This is a weird way to interpret this particular story. Is that Bon Bon? Hey, Bon Bon! Because he got the fun time. That is goofy if it is.
I like him. He's horrible. I like him.
He is horrible, that is correct. Yeah, because again, Funtime Freddy, you have the white and pink. They're like, hey, Bon Bon! You don't have the whole animatronic in here, it's so janky. I thought we were gonna get into his stomach or something. Oh, and now she's a crying child. Are we gonna see her demise in some way? Ooh. Ooh, music's playing.
He said, let's have a soundtrack to How I Kill You.
Starting some music. Okay, I've done those two, Ash.
All right, great. So, let's check your sketchbook and make sure that we have our progress from fetch.
I was gonna say, dude.
You might need to do those. I wouldn't be surprised if you needed to do fetch one more time, and let's make sure you have all the objects.
How do I know if I have fetch?
I mean, you have the 3 stickers, so that.
Do I have a
was
teal
saved,
marker?
Yeah.
But you have all the data objects, right?
No, none of these are teal. At most, I have seafoam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Is that enough, you think?
Did we save after fetch?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we did. So I think you're good. We just need to basically recreate the 2-star ending that we got.
So, beat the game again, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, Dad. Dad, you're alive. There's eyes watching me. Always feels like
Somebody's
Springtrap's
watching me, and I get no
because these are scripted
privacy.
events. Whoa. Always feels like Springtrap's watching me.
And I get no privacy.
Music completely.
And we have.
I like it.
I know. It's nice. It's nice for us. Gar, I'm angry. No, you're not taking him away again. But he definitely is. Alright, well,
I mean, yeah. If Dad here was Freddy Kid, like Freddy Bro, I guess.
Freddy Bro.
Freddy Bro. It would give Act more of a motive for doing what he's doing. Because why else would he be interested in like roadman?
Right? It's a great question. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm angry at you. Okay, this was a quick time event. Punch! Punch! Suck! Okay. Is there, okay, now he glitches out. Yeah, I'm so angry. And then there was one final quick time event, right? So I lose the string photo, F. There we go. If I lose those, do we get a different ending?
I believe that gets you the 1-star.
Really?
Yes. But the stakes were too high.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'd be curious to see what the bad... I'm assuming there must be a bad ending here where you lose. Like maybe you don't punch it or something. Dad? Hey, no, not dead. Please don't be dead. Okay, we saw this. Dad. What the? What's that thing? What happened? Prank. Is this all the same, Ash?
Yes.
This is. Where does it change?
You'll see.
If it is changed.
If it does change. Oh my gosh, fingers crossed. Oh, wait.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, there's the hug. Because I wanted a hug.
Yeah.
Oh, love you, Dad.
We got it.
Same here, kiddo. Oh, we bond. By the way, I might be suspended. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wait a minute, hey. Oh, and Jeff gets his stuff back together. And look, we're eating pizza and bonding with Jeff. And he's, like, flashing his... Interact with candy machine 10 times. Achieve 3-star ending. Yeah!
Woo!
Oh, so we inspired Jeff to clean up his act and have a responsible business.
Yeah, Jeff lives.
Oh, good for Jeff.
Right?
Instead of the one where he dies at the end. Oh, and we get our pictures too. Yeah! Oh, that's the best ending.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's why
us as
when I saw the
family
other
enjoy
ending,
eating pizza.
because I watched Jazzy Guns Deuce Game, and then I was like, Jeff does. Like, oh, but what about him fixing up the pizza place?
He looks happy.
He's
And I
got
was
a
like,
little bounce to him.
We've helped everyone. It's the best.
I was like, oh, does Springtrap? Because Springtrap took over the dad. So does he take over?
Sixth grade.
Does he take over the
That was actually his first one. That's fine.
when in the ending that Jeff dies? Does Springtrap
Is-
take
has
over?
been in middle school for a
The
while.
whole time.
Does Springtrap take over Jeff, and does he regain control of the pizzeria? Is that what that ending's like
Yeah,
portraying to? Like,
that's
obviously he
it.
kills Jeff.
I love how uncomfortable
Obviously.
Oswald looks in that moment.
I have 2%. Okay, so I'm gonna leave.
Give me back to my drawing, please.
Yeah, but